Welcome to the Bizarre Phenomena channel. Here we dive into the most mysterious, enigmatic, and bewildering stories from around the world. Real tales that defy scientific explanation. Get ready to be amazed and intrigued as we explore the unknown. Welcome to the extraordinary. A young boy in his 20s was once returning from Guwahati, the gateway to the northeast, after a health checkup. The bus he boarded misled him and dropped him at Kaliabor, a place in Nogon instead of his hometown Tezpur. Left alone on the deserted road of Kaliabor, Kiaan checked his watch. It was 12:30 a.m. It was dark with a few lights gleaming from closed shops. Kiaan was only 25 kilometers away from home and waited, hoping for another bus or vehicle to take him home. Desperate to reach home, Kiaan decided to walk home. Without giving a second thought to his decision, he began walking. After walking about 2 miles, Kiaan was panting, sweating, and exhausted. Kiaan noticed a small hut with a lantern burning on the doorstep. Approaching the hut, Kiaan saw two people chatting. One of the men suggested Kiaan stay the night, warning that the path he was taking was dangerous due to robbers and muggers. Fearful, Kiaan considered the risks, but decided to continue walking. Suddenly, Kiaan heard a vehicle and saw an auto rickshaw approaching. Kiaan flagged it down and asked the driver if he could take him to his hometown Tezpur. The driver agreed and Kiaan sighed with relief as he boarded the auto. Inside the auto rickshaw, Kiaan saw three men dressed in white ethnic outfits. Kiaan greeted them and they nodded in return. The driver explained they were coming from a religious function and needed to be dropped off first. After a few minutes, the auto rickshaw turned down an alley and Kiaan grew anxious. The auto stopped and the priest got off, disappearing into a grove-covered area. The driver then asked where Kiaan should be dropped off. Kiaan traveled half an hour in the auto rickshaw, grateful he wasn't still walking. With a sigh of relief, Kiaan looked up at the starry sky, feeling grateful. Kiaan walked toward home, exhausted but safe. Kiaan realized that he had to cross Moraboli, the death river many haunted stories had embraced in the heart of this river, but the river had got no business to do with all those spooky tales, but the wooden bridge over it and large banyan trees which dwell beside it. As Kiaan approached the wooden bridge, his heart pounded with fear. A bat suddenly flew over his head, startling him. A rumble of thunder followed, though the sky was clear. What on earth? No sign of any cloud. Where did the lighting come from? In this starry sky, Kiaan uttered to himself. Not giving a second thought, Kiaan moved his legs on the road as fast as he can until he reached home. Kiaan reached home, feeling all his anxiety and exhaustion fade away. His mother opened the door, and Kiaan felt happy and relaxed seeing her awake. She asked what took him so long and if he had eaten. Kiaan asked for food first and then narrated his entire ordeal. In the dim recesses of Kiaan's mind, a perplexing question gnawed at him. How could the auto driver, who seemingly had no knowledge of the unspoken priest's destination, deliver them there so precisely? The sudden rumble of thunder in an otherwise clear sky only deepened the mystery. Could it be that Kiaan had been rescued by an unknown force, with the thunder serving as a celestial sign, a punctuation mark in the vast expanse of the starry heavens? In upcoming videos, I'll endeavor to present stories about all these demons and explore other intriguing phenomena. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Goodbye for now.